Hello everyone, I am Amol Balkawade. I am a faculty in the Food Processing Department at IHM Mumbai. On the occasion of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, we at the college are recreating a few traditional Maharashtrian dishes. As part of this, today I am going to showcase a dish which is known as Shirwale and Rass. The Shirwale is basically rice noodles, and this dish comes from the Konkan region of Maharashtra. Because it comes from the coastal region, there is a prevalence of rice as well as coconut in the cuisine, and both these ingredients are used for making this dessert. The rice noodles will be served with coconut milk, and the coconut milk is going to be sweetened with jaggery. Now let's see how the dish is prepared. These are the ingredients for the Rass. We have some thick coconut milk extract, to which we will be adding in some jaggery and cardamom powder. For making the Shirwale, we will be taking equal proportions by volume of fine rice flour and water. The water will be brought to a boil, and then to the water we will be adding salt. To this hot water we will be adding in the rice flour. The rice flour over here is very finely ground. Once the rice flour has been added to the water, we will combine the rice flour thoroughly well with the water. This will take a good few minutes. Make sure that the rice flour gets equally and properly incorporated into the water. A wooden spoon can be used for doing this job. As the wooden spoon does not conduct heat, it will be easier to manage the mixing of the rice flour with the water this way. Once you are done with the mixing of the rice flour with the water, you will switch off the gas and cover the vessel with a lid, and you will allow the rice flour mixture to steam in its own steam for a further 10 minutes. As you can see, the mixture has been combined well, and now we have covered the vessel. After 10 minutes, we will transfer the rice water mixture onto a work table or a tray or a large thali, and we are going to knead this. If you feel that the mixture is slightly dry, you can add a bit more of warm water. You have to be slightly careful while doing this job, because the water as well as the rice mixture is going to be hot. Combine the rice well and get it to a smooth dough consistency. Depending on the consistency of the flour, you will add less or more water. In some instances, you may not even require to add any extra water. It all depends on the quality and the type of the rice. So now we are kneading the mixture thoroughly to combine everything together so that a dough is formed. The kneading over here is extremely important. If the kneading is not done properly, few pieces and particles of the rice flour will remain still in the properly made dough or improperly made dough, which will lead to improper results. Your noodles, the rice noodles, will not come out properly. So this step is absolutely essential when you are making Shirwale. So Shirwale can be called as Shirwale, or it is also pronounced as Shirole. Once you are done with the dough, you will divide the dough into 2 or 3 manageable pieces and will roll it out into cylindrical pieces. These cylindrical pieces will further be cut or divided into small manageable pieces. We are using a dough scraper for this. You can also use a knife or even a flat spoon for doing this particular job. All the dough has to be utilized. Once the dough has been cut into manageable size pieces, then we are going to cook the dough in a pot of boiling water. To this water, we have not added any salt because we have already added salt while making the rice dough. The indication that the rice mixture is cooked is that the rice balls or the cylinders of rice will start floating to the top of the water. It will take anywhere between 5 to 10 minutes for the rice balls or the cylinders of rice to cook thoroughly. As you can notice, all the pieces of the rice dough are floating on the top of the surface. We will transfer the pieces of dough onto a plate, and to check whether the dough is cooked or no, you can use a knife. The equipment which you are seeing right now on the screen is the one which will be used to extrude the noodles. Here you can see that the knife is going through and through the dough mixture and the knife is coming out clean. No part of the dough is sticking to the knife. So now we'll transfer the cylinders of rice into the machine or this equipment, which is also known as the chakli maker, and we are extruding the rice noodles out onto a banana stalk. This is the stalk from the plant, the banana plant, and from the stalk we slide it over onto banana leaves. This is how it is traditionally done. You can also make these shirwale or shirole into circles or roundels. Now we will be making the Rass part of the dish. For the Rass, we will be combining the coconut milk with the jaggery. The jaggery has already been chopped up so that it combines well with the coconut milk. And to this mixture, we will be also adding some cardamom powder. Cardamom powder is optional. Cardamom powder will impart a good aroma to the dish. We are going to combine all these things thoroughly until the jaggery has completely dissolved into the coconut mixture. Again, this will take a good 10-15 minutes. Now, once the jaggery gets melted or dissolved into the coconut mixture, we can serve the shirole with the Rass. The shirole are dipped into the Rass and eaten.